G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for part number 10 of my Aether Spellbinder 3 Ways character, where we are on our third way. We swapped last episode over to Panetti's, and if I could aim properly, you would see all kinds of special lights going off everywhere. So this is kind of the intermediate goal. Basically, the damage is actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. It's not Force Wave, but it's pretty good damage. And the clear is impressive, actually. I have made a couple of changes since last episode, though. I swapped out the Legion Aether Spark, and instead I'm using the Mage Storm Ascendant Authority. Basically, I'm using this for the Mage Storm part. That Aether Lightning proc seems like it does a lot more damage than having a second Arcane Blast. I think I've got an Arcane Blast somewhere else. I've still seen it going off, so I've definitely got one somewhere. But where it is, I'm not entirely sure. Is it on the Slathstars? No. On the belt. There it is. So there it is on the belt. So that's one of the changes I've made. The other change I'm going to make is I took all except for 1 point out of Proliferation here, and I'm going to max out the Panetti's skill itself. So we are going to put, is it 5 more? 5 more in there. So that's now 16 plus 5, so 21 out of 16. That has, I mean, I'm not going to say doubled, but it's close. There's a lot more, actually it's more like 50%, but a lot more damage on that. And damage is what this seems to be not really lacking, but it is a little bit low, a little bit lower than I would like. So I'm going to give that a shot. In terms of stats, I think we've already spent all the stats. And as far as devotions go, I took the 1 point out of Crossroads Yellow here. Don't need it anymore. I've got the yellow thing that I wanted. The next thing that I want is actually the Viper. Not because this works, but because this gives 2 red and 3 blue. I could use something else here, I think. Is it the Wretch? Yeah, 4 points. But this is kind of the same. This is Acid Chaos. This is, I mean, some of it's good for sure. The Viper actually helps with energy though, so I'm going to go with the Viper. The plan is we get the Viper, we put 1 point in red down here, and then we get to Revenant here. This is going to be our non-stacking reduction to target's resistances. This does every resistance type. Unfortunately, we are doing Aether damage, so Elemental Storm doesn't work. The Pet would work, but it's no. And then, actually, the Scales of Volcama is the one that I wanted to use, but it's way too deep in yellow, and I can't afford it because I want to get my hands on Spear of the Heavens. So that's the plan. Let's actually just take those for now, and let's get a move on here. So I did pick up the bounty for killing Igor, just in case I want to get a new hat at some point. And we're just heading out here to cleanse the Northern Circle here. Not expecting this to take very long. We'll just run over there and kill the Wraith. And it'll be fine. So, you can kind of see the damage is... It's not horrible. It's not mind-blowing either, but it's not that bad. Alright, there we go. He's dead, so let's go turn this in. And then it's time to start Forgotten Gods. We could also go to Port Valbury, but for now we're just going to do Forgotten Gods. So, thank you very much for the reputation. And I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have the reputation for her next quest. So, let's mosey on down to the Conclave of the Three and get started over here. Now, I think I already picked Bismail. Actually... Pixelail? I don't know. Let's go find out. Did I Pixelail? It looks like I did Pixelail, so that's fine. I'll speak to Raken. I'll also speak to Kaisen. I'm going to talk to everybody, pick up all the quests. Okay, get your toy, no problem. And I think we can also do Anorak's brothers as well. Why not? So we'll grab that quest. And let's head out. I'm going to skip a lot of this stuff, although level 55 I could definitely do with some more some more XP. Ill Omen, I definitely want to get some more levels in, but I don't have the skill points for it. Also, Ill Omen being cold damage and cold and vitality instead of Aether kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Let's just kill some of these. These should die pretty quickly. You just hold down right click and they should all melt fairly easily. The one of the things that Panetti's is pretty good at once you get a decent amount of points into it is clearing, at least for now. So let's make use of that. And then I think we can probably, I mean, killed that through the healing from his buddies, so it's not too bad. What are we looking for here? Stone effigy, so that's a sand. That's no good to me. There are goblins all through, sorry, Grobles all through this area that can drop the offhand here. Woven Basin, I think, was one of the areas. I forget. It's been a couple days since I checked exactly where they spawn from, or where they can spawn. But I'm pretty sure there are several places around this area with the grey goblins. But we don't actually need a new offhand just yet, so we will just continue through here. Temple City of Osea, good. We are going into Temple City. I just want to check up here. I don't know why I still come up here. I have it in my head that this is one of the spots that the Corvin Secrets can spawn. I'm probably wrong, but I feel like it's over there. Again, one of those things that I only really check when I'm going looking to spawn Kalagadra, which has happened like 3 times ever. Alright. Hasgadar goes down pretty easy. Actually not too bad. Stanching of Soul Warding, that should be a pretty good resistance ring. What do we got on this? Bleeding and Aether. Okay, and +2 to Bone Harvest as well, by the looks of it. Inconveniently being covered up by all that text spam. I'm not going to use that ring, but I guess it's not bad if you need those 2 resistances. Alright, nearly at the temple now. We are going to go through the temple. We are going to do the temple, as it were. You get to die, Algandia, if that really is your name. Dying pretty quickly. Reflective here, probably a bad idea to attack him, but we're doing it. Yeah, so I've been pleasantly surprised with how not rubbish Panetti's has been. I think probably the reason most people say it's bad is because they try to do it from level 1, which I have done, and it is bad. So I think that's probably where the bad rap comes from. We'll see how this goes. Like I said before, if it comes to it, I'll just go back to Aether Ray. Albrecht's Aether Ray Spellbinder works really well. So we'll just swap back to that if this turns out to not be as good as it seems like it's going to be. Alright, so I'm looking for Devotion Shrine. I'm looking for the exit, really. I'm not actually in here looking for Corvin Storm Halberds, but I did take the route that would get me the most spawns. I think the Elementalist was the last character I came through here on, and he was definitely looking for the Storm Halberds, so that's kind of why I went this way. Should have just gone straight up this way, but anyway, it's fine. We'll still get to where we need to go. What do we got here? Bunch of XP on the hoof. Alright, we can kill a few of these, no problems. And then we just go downstairs. So, second floor, we have the Devotion Shrine that I was looking for. I don't think there's an Exalted Stash in here, but there might be. It's been a while. Definitely want more skill points. That seems like what this build is. I mean, I'm not going to say lacking, but I definitely want more skill points. Need more points for Devastation, need more points for Panetti's, need more points for Necromancer. Just need more points. Okay, looks like I have to take the scenic route. Also, I haven't seen the treasure trove yet, so maybe it'll be in this next room. Spoilers, it was not in the next room. Okay, I can see my devotion shrine though, so I'm going to head that way. Let's leave them a little bit of rain. Let's call it rain. Okay, and the big statues actually hit pretty hard, so if you notice you're getting low, do use the mirror to stop that. One thing that's kind of not great about Panetti's is the lack of weapon damage percentage. So because it's only 20% weapon damage, it doesn't show on here. It's on the metal. 20% weapon damage to Panetti's replicating missile. It means whatever lifesteal you have does work on this spell, but it's only at 20% effectiveness. So I have, where are we? Lifesteal. I have 0%. Okay, well that's good. I thought I had some. So it's definitely not stealing life then. I'm just getting healing from probably the Grove suffix on my amulet, and I guess Behemoth? But it seems like it's been enough so far, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I definitely don't feel squishy. And the damage is definitely there too, so pretty happy. Alright, I got the devotion point, so let's go ahead and slam that into the Viper. Next point here in the red, and then we start on... where is it? Revenant. Do I need to kill this boss? I don't think I do. Wait, no I do. The Eye of Aether. So we do need to kill the guy at the end. I think I maybe want to put the mirror somewhere a little more convenient. We'll leave it for now. Alright, so here's the boss room. Beware cold damage and lightning damage. I think it's mostly lightning, but might be some cold as well. That's fine, let's just go kill him. Okay, here we go. So, kill him and push the buttons. Blow him up. Try not to get frozen, please. Done. Done. Easy. I wonder how long that's going to last. Alright, let's get out of here. Got a few more quests to do before we go do the turner-ins. Yep, let's head up top here. So there's another devotion shrine. You might see it pop up on the map here in a second, but stairs. Bane of my existence. We are going to go and get that, obviously. Might get the Leovinus ring as well, just to kind of chuck it in the stash and forget that it exists. Seems like the way to go. Okay, so we go, if we can get around these idiots, through this little hidden door here. This is the Temple of Osea, this is the Temple of Osea Rift. You just walk straight through there for anyone who doesn't know this one by now. It's kind of an open secret. I'm still trying to hit Pneumatic Burst here. I'm playing the wrong character. Alright, got some more loot here. Got another devotion point, which we are getting some more health with. We may as well grab all the extra loot. That's not a bad helmet. I do like the Anchorite's headguard, just for that chaos resistance. Massive pile of it. Really good around level 30. Obviously not the empowered version, but yeah, pretty good. Leovinus ring. I almost never use this ring. Where did it go? Here it is. It's got 3% XP on it, which is really good for leveling alts, although, I mean, to be fair, 3%, even if you have two of them at 6%, it's not that much. But, as you all know by now, I prefer to level my characters from nothing anyway, so getting that early, I guess, could be a good thing. You don't actually have to kill anything to get out here, so could be good, I guess. Let's just kill all of this. This is actually a decent amount of XP, and I'm not really threatened by any of it. So there we go. We'll talk to these idiots who managed to get themselves stuck in a corner with an upside down cart. It's under control. Looking for you. Send you back. Get out of here. Alright. Done. That's done. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Find Anorax Brothers. Let's keep going until the next Rift Gate. And then we'll get out of here. We'll go back to town, turn all that in. And then continue. Now, the next quest for Soleil... Jeez, it hasn't even been that long and I can't remember what the next one is. That's alright, I'll remember it when I get to it. Just gonna go for a bit of a run. This one here, I definitely remember has some sort of potential loot here, and I think it is one of the is it Coven's Secrets? The chest that will give you the item to summon Caligadra. I'm pretty sure that's there. You almost never see them unless you do the entire act, or if you go looking for them. And you'll have to use the Grimtools map unless you've done this a lot. But you almost never see them unless you actually specifically go looking. Alright. Eldritch Essence is really, really nice to see. I don't think I'm actually planning on using a set for this character. I have put together a kind of temporary, I guess, or a provisional final build for this character. Pretty sure it doesn't use any sets at all, but I haven't looked at it for a little while, so I might be misremembering. Alright, coming up on the Titanivore. Let's kill the Titanivore. A lot of the times I skip it. Let's actually fight him this time. Shouldn't really have any issues. Why do I feel like there's sometimes loot over here as well? Not today, either way. Alright, the old stutter step. Get him with the old stutter step. Let's go get the, Actually, before we do this, I am going to unlock the Canyon of the Magi. I don't think there's anything in there that this character needs, but, I mean, it's XP, right? I think there is a Devotion Shrine in there now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, that's fine. Coven Titanivore, here he is. The big man himself. Oh, I didn't think I could get sundered while I had the mirror active. So I got my finger on the healing potion. I'm thinking I won't need it. I'm just going to use it, just in case. Spellweaver, that sounds interesting. What are you? Spellweaver, Albrecht's Aether Ray, Elemental Balance, Drain Essence, and... honestly, it's not great. Necrosis, that's looking pretty good. Does this one spread? I don't know. I mean, it's a vitality thing, but that active with the minus 10% resistances looks pretty good to me. Yep. No damage at all. Absolute dead build. I guess I can't really cherry pick things like that. I think that damage is mostly devastation. Alright, we'll keep going here. Like I said, we're going to get to the next Rift Gate and then go back and... Will I unlock the Canyon of the Magi? I think we'll leave it for now, actually. It's not a particularly difficult quest to get done, but it's extra time. Alright, let's sell all this junk. Do I want any of this, actually? Let's just search for Aether damage when I sell stuff. We can have a look if there's anything... Not you. What about you? Nope. Can have a look if there's anything good that I sell. What's that? Aether damage, 24%. No, thank you. Right, runic braces are actually quite good. Just looking at the resistances, I like those. The prismatic shield, okay, you can't rely on this. but that is pretty good. I think I'm going to hang on to those, and I'll see if I can use them. Flesh Hulk, not so much. That's fine. I'm going to sell the Anchorite's headgear. I probably should hang on to that, just in case I need some Chaos Resist at some point. But I think I would probably just go and get another Ascended Cask, so that's probably fine. Yeah, you can go. All the rings and stuff, they can go. What are you? Aether converted to lightning on devastation. Okay, that's no good for me. Right, do I swap these gloves in? I think I do. I would be losing some damage, which it's not great. Total speed is also not amazing to lose, but I think I want that, the proc. 10% physical resistance when you're being hit is pretty good. It's definitely not reliable. Don't rely on that to keep you safe, but I'll take it. There we go. I guess we'll feed this guy some dynamite. There we go. Now we can blow some stuff up. Also apparently got the reputation for his honored quest. Yeah. How about that? Shame I don't need the Nightblade amulet for this character, but strange that I've got that so early. I wouldn't expect to see that until Ultimate. Oh, I dipped into Elite, didn't I? Yeah, that's what happened. Also got a level at some point, and I just didn't notice. So let's get some... Do we go Devastation, or do we max out the actual attack skill we're using? Or do we put some more points in Ill Omen? So the crowd control on Ill Omen is really, really good, because things that aren't hitting you don't do damage. The extra duration from having points in this is also really good. What are we up to? 56. I want more levels in Spectral Binding as well. I think we'll kind of go halfway. So Spectral Binding is both defensive and offensive, because we're getting a percentage of that flat Aether damage added on to Panetti's, and then the percentage Aether damage is really good as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a couple levels into Spectral Binding. I am tempted by Spirit, but I think I'll hang on to a few points for now, and just see if I end up needing them. Not sure where I got that skeleton key from. Did I already go into the Ancient Grove? Yeah, we'll do it next time if I didn't. I do want to get the Prismatic Diamond. I think maybe that's what that key was for. Or I just didn't make it. Do I have the recipe? Because that's what I would have gone in there for. I pretty much always go in there to get Prismatic Diamond. I've already got it, so why do I have a skeleton key? Anyway, that's fine. Alicia, you get to die. Goodbye. And you know what? Vicon. There we go. So we've killed 2 of them. And now we'll go and take care of these 3 as well. Yep. Let's see if we can line them up and hit 2. Done. Easy. Yep, you can stay. Why not? Okay, a bunch of quests to turn in again. So they're worthy. Don't expect me to go and rescue them again. Where is... choose... Oh, I have to do a 3rd. Alright, Rickard, goodbye. Sorry, not sorry. You're just conveniently there. Okay, and that's done. So Tonic of Clarity. But more importantly, XP, Reputation. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, Vanguard of the 3 is up next. And, well, actually, Anorex Brothers will be up next. So let's go get Anorex Brothers. There's also a Devotion Shrine in the... well, the Anorex Brothers section, but also in the top left of the Cairn Docks. So let's get a move on. There's also a lot of armor through this section. I want to say it's elemental to Aether conversion, but I have a feeling it's not, so I think we're just going to wait and see what happens. take Slithbane. I'm gonna wait for Devastation and then pop this. 3, yeah, it's good enough. Probably should have turned the loot off. Empowered Inscribed Braces. Okay, that could also be quite good. The Elemental Seal when hit is not amazing. But let's just have a look at this. Empowered, so level 58, we would be losing armor, which is not great. Do we have Elemental to Aether conversion? We don't have it because we're using the quote-unquote wrong shoulders. I think we just leave the Prismatic Shield. More armor as well. And I already complained about losing armor on those, so... yeah, I think we just stick with the Prismatic Shield. It's hard to say no to that much physical resistance. Even if it isn't all the time, it's still really, really good. Okay, Captain Freinhall, if that really is your name. I've got your log. Also, we're going to go up here and check for the treasure trove. It's not here. Crate symbol's not there either. I wonder if that's an ultimate only thing. I know the quest is ultimate only. Alright. So we are not getting smacked by those big guys, which is nice, because they hit quite hard. Alright, and you can see the Devotion Shrine on the map here. This one, I have had troubles with this one in the past, so one of the things it can spawn is a trio of those ghosts, and one of them's a healer, which can be quite annoying, trying to figure out which one of them is doing the healing. This time, however, it looks like I got the easy spawn. Nope, not going to use that, but hey, free loot. Devotions. So we are straight into the Revenant now. Chance of Energy Leech, Energy Absorption from spells, plus those 2 Insight procs, which... do I still have both of them? I can't remember. Yeah, I do. There they are. We are absolutely never going to run out of energy ever again on this build. Or at least not till next time. Ooh. Ooh, you look like someone who I want to kill. That's a lot of noises. Let's see if we can get them to chase a little bit. There we go, looks good. Devastation and death left in the wake. Treasure trove in here? I can't remember. I really don't do Forgotten Gods anywhere near as often as I should. It's really good and I just skip it way too often. Alright, Riftgate up ahead here. We're going to hit that and then we're going to double back for Anorak's brothers. So, you guys need to not be in the door, thank you very much. And if we get a big enough following here, I think we can just kill them. There's also a lot of stuff about to run around that corner straight into a bunch of missiles, which I like. Okay, I think they're all dead. And here's Anorak, so we'll go talk to him. Grab his journal, why not? Raid his sock drawer, you know. The usual stuff. Resonant of Clarity, not horrible. Almost certainly not going to use it, but it's not horrible. Alright, here's Anorak, dying on the floor. Oh wait, no, that's not Anorak, that's Arl. Yeah, we send him back to town and we go in. So in here there is one kind of semi-scary boss. And there is also an Exalted Stash from memory, Treasure Trove, definitely a Devotion Shrine. Yeah, that's nuts. I don't think I even needed the devastation there. I'm kind of curious to make the double devastation build with Anasteria's hat. The problem is that I want to use is it Spell Gaze, I think it is, that gives you weapon, like 20% more weapon damage on Panetti's, so I might have to do 2 builds. Probably not going to level another Spellbinder. Probably. I mean, I might. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I'm interested in that build as well as the Aether Panetti's. Okay, there's my quest, which is nice. I'm just going to be checking for treasure troves and etc., but I don't think I'm going to find it. Okay, and we're going to go kill the boss. So second floor is where the devotion shrine is, so we're going to go and get that, and then I will actually have a look around because I do want to get my hands on that exalted stash. Let's go ahead and throw the devastation down. That was really cool. He phased out of existence, blinked through the Panetti's. Okay, and I think we can probably just pop this. These little guys will most likely just die to all of the AoE damage that I'm going to be flinging around. Turn the loot off for a second here. Now, I saw, I think, Explorers, but I definitely saw a double rare. What do we get? Eastern Gloves. Okay, Eastern set is actually pretty good. Not for this build so much, but I think I'll end up selling those. Consecrated of the Flesh Hulk. Am I interested in those? More armor is very nice. That Insight proc, I don't need it anymore. Percentage Aether damage, more spirit, more health. Different resistances. How's my Chaos Res looking? I think I kind of want to wear these boots. I would lose a little bit of offensive ability, but I would gain some stun and slow resistance, gain a bunch of other resistances. Yeah, I think I'm going to use those. Do I have a Mark of the Traveler or something? Looking like no. Oh, hang on. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Lost a proc that I don't need. Gained a bunch of armor, some more damage. Good stuff. Alright, so I'm on the lookout rather for the Exalted Stash. Kind of halfway expecting it to be over here on the left side. Also have that devotion point, I should spend it. Doesn't do me any good just sitting there collecting dust. Stonehide of the Void's not bad. Or just, well, actually, Stonehide's not bad. Of the Void is completely worthless for this build. No Exalted Stash. Alright, everybody gone. Can I spend my point in peace? Thank you. Less damage from undead, 5% health. Mostly there for the 5% health, I guess. I am going to go find that Exalted Stash. I want it. I'm not really sure why, but there it is anyway. Eldritch Essence, okay. Now I know why I wanted that. I'm not going to say I knew that was going to drop, but, you know, I had a feeling. Ah, Mysterious Orb. Found the pet. That is the third Mysterious Orb that I have found. It might even be the fourth. I also have one of the other pets, the crystal one, but I think that was in Season 6, because I couldn't find it when I went looking for it the other day. But regardless, those things are ridiculously rare. I've found, I think, 4 of them total in almost 2,500 hours of playtime. So take from that what you will, I guess. Okay, Turgan. Turgan? Tiergan? Where is he? He's up here somewhere. There he is. Turgan the Mad Priest has 2 different forms. He does a lot of cold damage, and you really don't want to be in melee range with him because he will shotgun you. So let's just evade that. And I'm going to try and keep him... I'm going to say I'll try and keep him inside range of the devastation, but I'm pretty sure I missed him with every single piece of that devastation. Alright, now we definitely want to use nullification on him, and I've got, you know what, I'm going to use a mirror as well. And bingo bango bongo, down he goes. So I think that actually went pretty well. Tegan's killed a couple of my characters, specifically Nightblades, because I didn't know what he did. And so I would just Shadow Strike into him, and the very first thing he does is that shotgun Cold Blast. So I would just Shadow Strike straight over there and get blasted in the face and die, and have no idea what killed me. Which was not incredibly clever of me. But that's how you learn how to kill things, right? You just bash your face on them until you eventually figure it out. I mean, you could look up a guide, but boring. Okay, let's vendor all this stuff. I'm going to check for Aether damage again, but kind of not expecting anything here. Two-handed no. The other thing I was talking about before is... Ooh, hello, hang on, hold that thought. Lose about 60% Aether damage, gain a higher level Mage Storm proc. Lose some Chaos Res as well. Don't really care about. Think no. But that could have been good. Elemental to Vitality, I don't really care. No. Yeah, that could have been really good. What do we got here? Nope. Aether damage. Taskmasters of the Aether, no. Sell you, sell you. I'm going to sell the Eastern stuff as well. I don't think I'm going to use it. None of this stuff looks particularly interesting. Yeah, I think we just vendor a lot of this stuff. What have you got? Nothing. Okay, so of Celestial Wrath is pretty good. Of the Sands is also going to be pretty good on the offhand. That Aether Lightning proc, I kind of want an Aether Lightning proc on a Gribble Stone Effigy. I don't think I'm going to get it, but that's not going to stop me from wanting it. Why do I have this? Did I craft another one? I don't think I did. I'm going to have to go back and check the footage. Where did this skeleton key come from? I have the quest for the Ancient Grove, but I also have the recipe for the Prismatic Diamond. So I already spent one key. And I don't think... Speak to Calderos outside. Yeah, so I haven't been to the Steps of Torment to get that one. Where did this key come from? Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's go to turn in this quest for Anorak. And then I think we head up to the Vanguard of the Three. I usually just ignore these things. And I think I'm going to ignore this one again, but probably worth checking what it does every now and again. Alright, so we are not doing the Dreeg questline, so we don't have to go into this next dungeon. But there is a devotion shrine in there. And I do like devotion points, so I think I'm going to anyway. Also, lore notes are free XP, so why not? The other thing I want to make sure I get while I'm here is the transmutation quest. Not expecting to do any transmutation, but it's nice to have the option available. I'm sure I'll find something in Ultimate, I'll want to do it, and I won't have done this quest yet. Let's go do that secret area as well. Why not? Where are we? I went completely the wrong way. Alright, that's fine. You know what? This isn't going to get me down there, is it? Oh no, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this bridge here, I think it is, you can walk under, and there's kind of a hidden area off the map. It might be a different bridge. We will see. No, it's this bridge. Here we go. And there's some hidden loot here. Nope. Nope, it's not that bridge. It is definitely not that bridge. Alright, which bridge is it? Might be this one. I don't think it's that one. It is that one. Oh, there you go. Alright, yeah, so we're off the map now. I think there's usually a couple of trash monsters around here as well, but there's some loot. There we go. Nothing too amazing, but, you know, free loot, right? I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, even if there is anything else in here, I think I'm happy with what I got. But I'm pretty sure that's the only loot there, the hidden spoils. Or the hidden corpse, or whatever it's called. Okay, still haven't got the book for the transmutation. It should be kind of over here. Yeah, here he is. It's Kanan. Apprentice Inventor. All-round dead guy. Totem. I mean, monkey see totem, monkey do totem. Here we go. Okay, let's not stand in the goop. What do we got? Bane. It's +1 to Inquisitor. Spell Sage boots. Elemental stuff. Okay, yep. Nope. Turin's boots I don't think are Aether either, are they? No, they're not. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just duck across this bridge. Duck across this bridge. Grab the loot. Arcane balance. Arcane balance. And in we go. So this is one of the areas, the Sanctuary of Haran. This is for one of the Dreeg quests. But you can come in here, and there is a devotion shrine. The boss is still available at the end as well. So if you're interested in, you know, loot, you can definitely kill the boss. Realistically, though, I'm here for the devotion point, nothing else. Alright, you can see the devotion shrine on the map there now. Let's just round all this stuff up. 57 Necromancer, bump that up. Ill Omen for you, a little bit of the old Haunt. Shred those resistances. Alright, Devotion Shrine. Okay, Gargoyles now. Gargoyles I like, because, well, actually for this character I don't really care so much. But they have the +1 belt for the Oathkeeper and the Nightblade. So, very useful for different character. Okay, of the Arcane Blaze, I really want to get a whole bunch of these, just so as I can play with the proc. But they always... I mean, it's a rare suffix, which means unless you get a double rare, chances of actually having meaningful resistances on a prefix is pretty low. So I'm probably not going to end up using that, but that is what it is. Extra Vitality resistance, not amazing, not awful. Okay, Corvin Helm I don't think is any good for me. Nah, Reaping Strike. Rubbish. So boss in here, I actually don't remember what this boss does. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea, and I don't think it matters. I've never had any issues with this boss, ever, on any character. So, hopefully this isn't going to be the first. That Grig's Evil Eye. I mean, it's definitely not dying in a hurry, but it's also not really hurting me. There we go, we'll get some devastation on. Down she goes. Handguards of the Wild. I mean, just kind of existed and had a large hit point pool. Not sure why. I always come in here and grab this loot. I just like the hidden loot. Seems like it's better. If you had to go find it, it's got to be better than the stuff that just drops from monsters, right? Anyway, came in, got the Devotion Shrine. That's what I was after. Let's head out the back door, which is also the front door. Not really sure how that works, but hey, why not? It's the Skyrim door. Okay, let's head for that Riftgate. Will I kill Ganavakar? I don't think I need to. Yeah, definitely don't need to. There is some hidden loot up here as well as a hidden smith. So if that's something you're interested in. Some hidden remains and an ornate strongbox. And then just over here is the Forgotten Smith. So if you ever need a smith out in the back end of nowhere, I think he does have a special thing. I couldn't tell you what it was off the top of my head, but all of the smiths in the game have various hidden crafting bonuses. But I can't remember what his specialty is. And honestly, I don't care enough to go look. I think I'm going to run into Ganavakar here, whether I like it or not. Nope, he's not home today. Isn't that a shame? Alright, let's just get on with this. So into the Howling Chasm here. Now this is another area where we could find one of the parts for the seal for the Tomb of the Heretic. But I think I'm going to just skip it. I know I said I was going to unlock it, but honestly I kind of don't think I will. It's only worth a Devotion Shrine, and Ultimate has tons of them. Or we could just dip into Elite, smash out Act 1 in 20 minutes and get, what, 8 Devotion points out of it? It's also something we could do. Here we go. Whoop, not that way. Alright, and we are through. Welcome everybody to the area before the Vanguard of the Three. A couple of interesting things in this area. You have potentially, not Galfang, it's the other big doggo. Where is he? The cold doggo. Is it Galfang? I don't think it is. Anyway, he's not here today. Or not at that particular spawn point. There's another one down the bottom of this area. There's also this little hidden hidey hole here. Which, again, hidden loot is the best loot. I mean, it didn't work out this time, but one day I'm going to get something good out of those things. Alright, and we have successfully made it to the Vanguard of the Three. Which means it's time for some conversation pie. Right, also time to sell a bunch of rubbish. Let's just do Aether damage and vendor all this stuff. What do you got for me? Vigorous of attack. No. And then that +1 Oathkeeper belt. Actually not too bad. So Aether damage, attack damage converted to health, some chaos res. That's not horrible. I'm not going to use it, but it's not horrible. What about you? Nah, none of that's looking very good. Hang on, what was that? Spell Sage. Yeah, already looked at that. That's no good at all. I should sell this, especially since it's level 35 required. I'm just gonna sell it.
Put it to good use.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Let's eat our conversation pie, pick up all the quests here, and we'll see how far we get through this. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the second half of Forgotten Gods in like 15-20 minutes, but we'll push on. I do want to bank all of those components though, just to get them out of my inventory. There we go. We'll go ahead and eat that. Chuck that in there. We'll eat that. You in there. You in there. Keep you. I think I could probably sell most of this, but we'll leave it for now. Do have the quest for, what is it called? Transmuting to turn in. So, come here, Kargan.
Greetings.
Yep. Absolutely fascinating. I'm so glad NPCs can't feel disrespected, because he'd probably never talk to me again. Alright, let's head on out of here. So we have the quest to go to the altar at the Burning Spire, and then we will have to kill, I forget the name, but we're going into a chthonic plane to kill a chthonic thing. Also going to check up here for the Exalted Stash. Probably not here, but it only has a couple of spawn points, so good chance it is. It's not. Would have been sort of over here. That's fine. We've got some more hidden loot. And even more hidden loot. Okay, Gauntlets of the Arcane Blaze. Let's have a look at those. Okay, massive downgrade in armor, but Aether Missiles is pretty good proc. I really want to stack a whole bunch of those. Might just have to go and shop for a whole bunch of them at some point. Chuck them all on. Resistances be damned, I just want to see the pretty lights. I think for now, it's probably fine to leave it. Alright. Let's place that. Let's get through the portal. Is this the Mind Reaper? No, the Heart of Onyx. Okay, this is the other bad doggy at the end. No, it's the Titan... The Corvin Titanivore model. That's right. Alright, it took me a while, but I got there in the end. Let's drop a devastation on his head. On all of their heads. Incorruptible Amending is not horrible. I see that arcane over there, I kind of want to kill it. I think I annoyed it. Nope, still there. Okay, that's fine. Havel Aldos, the arcane. Well, there he goes. Mage Storm of the Boar. That is a lot of stats on that. Even at level 100, I would be happy with 45 to 2 stats. That's actually crazy high. Alright, gotta be getting close here, surely. Wallon Aldos, the Voidbringer. Alright, alright. Here we go. Probably shouldn't have even bothered with Devastation there. He was dying pretty quickly anyway. Right, that's a lot of armor and a decent chunk of stats. Not going to use it, but, you know, it's decent. Alright, so here is Onyx, the Razorhide. Let's go kill him. So I'm going to get down low. Then I'm going to use the... Actually, you know what? Just doesn't matter. I'll just use the mirror now. There he goes. The Heart of Onyx. quest complete. Got a few little loot piles around here we can raid before we go. What was that? Formidable of protection on the gloves. Yeah, formidable is really good. 5% fizz res. Shame the suffix was kind of bad. Okay, that was just rude. I mean, I know I left you there, but you can't just hit someone as he's coming out of a portal. Okay, Exalted Stash is next on the list, although that totem is looking mighty juicy as well. I think the Exalted Stash is going to be closer. It should be right here. There it is. Beautiful. Doom Touch, another Eldritch Essence. Okay. I like Eldritch Essences. And Corvin Armor of Ulzuan's Flame. Well, we're not playing a fire build, but still pretty good. Okay, Devotion Shrine. Don't think there's a Devotion Shrine in this next area, but there's definitely one here. What do we get this time? Attack damage converted to health and some actual health. So where is my... Lifesteal is now at 6%. Okay. So I'm actually getting like 1% lifesteal out of that. At least as regards to Panetti's. I don't think I have any other weapon damage spells either. Devastation's definitely not. What about the Mage Storm proc? Nope. Yeah, so pretty much just Panetti's. Alright, here we go. That's a really nice clump of dead people right there. The more you can clump things up, the more targets there are, the more damage you do with this. It's crazy. Right, Mistwalker leggings are pretty good for anything Arcanist adjacent. Glyph of Stormclap kind of don't care. Bloodseal definitely don't care. Shade Leather Legs also don't care. Gargoyle Gaze, no. Yeah, no, don't really care about any of that. Those legs are pretty good though. +2 to Maven Sphere is not to be sniffed at. That's also a lot of armor. The only question is, can I afford to lose all that bleeding, poison, and pierce resistance? And I think I might just be able to do it. Obviously not right this second, but I think we can do that. All right, let's go into the tomb here. I don't think there's a devotion shrine in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The bosses on the bottom floor are 1, fun to fight, and 2, made of reputation. There we go. Easy peasy. No totem here. Maybe it's shared with the one outside, but would prefer to get this one. Mostly because I've already done the one outside and I haven't done this one. What do we got here? What's that blue? That's a gun. Who cares? What else do we get? Yeah. That'll be fine. That is just crazy. It's... yeah. I definitely understand why people say you should not start with Panetti's, but the damage is actually not that bad. Alright, we're going to lure Old Mate up here all by himself. And now we're just going to kill him. And it's going to be fine. There we go. So, do that one more time down here. I'm going to hug the wall. I want to fight Ineshkor on its own. So, let's just grab you. Bring you over here. And, I mean, I'll probably just kill him. I don't really feel threatened, so... Excuse me? Anyway. Right, Ineshkor, I've got the mirror, I've got the devastation. I think we just go ahead and kill you. I'm gonna wait for the Sunder. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stand in that. I've seen how that particular movie finishes. It's not fun for me. Alright. Down he goes. Get out of the meteors. Nope, those are my meteors. That's fine. Goop on the floor is not mine, though. Alright. Rime Frost of Readiness. There we go. Good reputation with all three of the witch cults for killing those three. This is where I prefer to farm reputation, if that's a thing that I'm going to be doing. So those three will either be there or not, depending on whether you did that quest back in the Mammoth Outskirts, little chaos plane there. So you could, if you get down there and you have a Chthonic demon thing, you completed that quest and you set those cultists free, which killed off in Ashkor and his two friends, and that's a dead end. And so now you can't get in Ashkor's head, which is completely useless for this build anyway. I think it's an offhand converts Albrecht's Aether Ray to physical, or something like that. It's used in that build anyway. Can't remember the exact details of what it does, but it's something like that. Yep, successfully bashed my head on the floor. I'm going to get Ferval the Swift. Just turn the missiles around so we can hit a few more of them. Alright, so we have a treasure trove and a totem in this area. Whether or not I'll find them both is another question. Often I end up missing the treasure trove, but it is what it is. I often end up missing the totem as well. Alright, what do we got? Treasure trove over here? Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Like I said, I often miss that one, so I'm both surprised and also happy. You were getting healed. Why are you healing him? Here we go. Okay, treasure trove. What do we get? Eldritch Essence? Frost Shard Crown. Okay. Well. No. Devastating of Corrosion? Also no. Yeah, no, that was... I mean, bits, I guess? Not exactly short on bits anymore, but... bits? Can't really complain about getting more of them. Okay, potentially got the big bad doggy here. Let's see if we can't keep a few of his friends. Nope, he's not here. Now, I've already got the treasure trove, but if you go over here, there's a big, nasty, scary place that you can go into. It's packed full of monsters. Let's actually go do it. It is a little bit scary. Before we do, I'm gonna go get this rift gate. This little stunt might actually get me killed, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just say I was throwing for content. Everyone will believe me. I actually haven't died in a recording for a while now. I think we might actually be due. Okay, there we go. That's looking a little bit more scary. Okay, Korvac's Rage Flame here. He can go down. Let's aggro the rest of them. Why not? Okay, what are you? Naggle Rock. Okay, that was incredibly underwhelming. But I have actually died here on previous characters, and you could have your treasure trove just here. However, I'm going to call that the end of the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.